Welcome everyone, this is Pablo from Style Systems. If you want to learn about the creative style, stay tuned and don't forget to visit stylesystems.net. So, welcome back. Now we're going to talk about the creative style. Remember, there are 7 different styles. If you haven't watched the other video that I made where I explained what style is, then don't watch this, alright? You should not be watching this. I will leave the link on the description box or someplace over here, so you go to it. First you have to look at it, watch that video first, and then you come back to this video, alright? So again, I have my notes over here because it's a lot of styles. Now, talking about the creative style is all about being different. It's all about being unique. They're like rebels, you know? They don't care about the structure of society. They actually want to go against it. That's all they want. They want to separate themselves from any type of stereotype. And they combine with their fashion, you know, this gets reflected on their appearance, of course. Because remember, style is not just what you put on. And they mix certain colors, bright colors, with other bright colors, or they even combine, squares with straight lines, which is something in fashion you can do, or cotton with silk. It's something that you're not supposed to do, but they break all these rules, and only in them it looks good. I mean, if someone with a different style starts to wear or do some of the messages and the strengths of the creative style, they look like clowns. You know, someone that doesn't have a creative style, they look stupid, they look ridiculous. But the creative style has that unique flair, that swag that only in them looks good. It makes them look cool, all right? So they're not, you know, what other some things that I can tell you. They don't care. They don't want to be liked. They're not looking for your approval. They're doing their own stuff in their own way, and they're not even paying attention to what others are saying. They are what's the word that I have over here? You know, open-minded, but they want to be different, all right? They want to get outside of any stereotypes, like I said, but they want to be original. You know, maybe the key word with the creative style it should be uniqueness and being original. They want to be so original that they break the rules in their own way, that they actually create something new, because they have this approach to be open-minded. You know, they look at things very differently. Where someone else is looking at the same thing, like, okay, this is a phone. What else can I do with a phone? That's just it. Maybe a creative will create a piece of art, right? They are so unconventional. That's another key word. So let's review some of the messages, strengths, and risks of the creative style. The message that they convey is that they are cosmopolitan, of course, because they are combining many different cultures. They don't care if they look like an Aztec and then they look like an African American, and then they combine the Japanese culture. They really don't care. So they look like they are cosmopolitan, right? They are rebels. That's the message that they convey, being a rebel. Someone original, innovative, risk taker, and different meaning or unique meaning. A different meaning, like I said with the example of the phone. Now, this not only gets reflected on their appearance. Think of a brand that is like that. Think of a person. At the end of this video, I will give you some examples, but think outside of the box, which is something that the creatives do. They actually think outside of the box. And in art, in brands, in products, in many different things. Now, the strengths that they have is someone who's strong enough to be outside of the being conventional and follow their path, follow their own heart, right? So they reflect strength. Is one of the strengths that they have. Innovation, of course, adventure, imagination, freedom of speech or freedom of expression, because they express themselves without giving zero fucks. And individuality to life, talent. They look like almost like artists. And independence, of course, as well, because they don't give a fuck, basically. Risks. They run the risk of being ridiculous. Do you remember the other? I mean, you have to watch all of the different videos, because otherwise, I'm gonna sound repetitive, but I have to say it again and again and again for you two motherfuckers to actually get it. So the first one is talking about style. If you bring the volume up all the way up, it's unbalanced and it becomes noise. If you bring the volume down all the way down, it gets passed unnoticed. People don't notice you with your style, whether you are creative or not. So remember that it's all about balance and knowing your audience. Sometimes you have to bring it up, sometimes you have to bring it down. It's about balance. So the risks is, if a creative style is not being taken care of, they look ridiculous. They look like fucking clowns, like fucking buffoons. And they run the risk of communicating that they are rude, right? Because let's say that you get invited, a creative style gets invited into a wedding, and they have the protocols, right? The protocol is wearing a blue suit, right, as an example. Because they are creative, they don't give a fuck, and they go with a white suit. They look rude. It'll be rude for the other guests and for the hosts, right? So they can be rude and even stupid, because they want to break so much the protocols and the rules that it's about calibrating, all right? Lack of seriousness, of course. Social calibration, they run the risk of not knowing how to socially calibrate themselves. Lack of manners, and of course, lack of stability. If you see someone who is dressed like a child and they don't know what they're doing, they don't know their audience, right? You're gonna think, man, I can't rely on this motherfucker, right? Because they look like they don't look dependable. How am I gonna take my business with you if you look like you don't take yourself seriously? Like, get the fuck out of here. So it's a balance, remember that. And even because I know I've had a lot of clients with creative style, and they want to get outside of the box so much, and they tell me, well, I don't give a fuck, man. If I have a client that is a classic style, for example, or an elegant style, like the other video that I just did, well, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna make it in my own way. I'm like, dude, just relax. You can communicate that uniqueness, that creativity in so many different ways. Details. The key word here in any style, for that matter, is details. The devil is in the details, right? You've heard of that saying? In the little details, you're gonna be able to find your own expression. You don't have to shout. You don't have to be like, hey, motherfucker, I'm here. You can do it subtly, right? You have to do it with class. Now, some examples of the creative style could be definitely David Beckham, Kanye West. Shit, that's like the ultimate creative style. Sarah Jessica Parker, Nicki Minaj. Now, this style can be combined only with any style except the classic style. We have not made the video yet for the classic style, but once you understand what the classic style is, you'll understand why they can be mixed. It's like mixing water and oil. They just can't be mixed, all right? If you want to learn more about this, I haven't told you this, guys, but if you go to my Pinterest, the Pinterest of style systems, just go to fucking Pinterest, type in style systems, and you will find there boards for both fashion, to get your inspiration, to actually see it and be like, damn, now I get it. Of course, this is creative. I'm always uploading, like on a weekly basis, I'm uploading new looks. But not only that, also for interior design. That's right, motherfuckers, for interior design as well. I'm uploading new videos, new pics, where you get to actually see the differences between all the 7 different styles. And some of them, I combine them. And if you have been studying this, for example, you go to stylesystems.net or fashionmetrics.vip, and you get a free ebook, The Truth About Style. And then if you really study that, you'll start noticing, like, oh, of course, this is a combination of creative and natural. Oh, cool, that's kind of cool, all right? And last but not least, I'm upgrading my website, stylesystems.net. I'm making it even more beautiful, way easier to go into there, and it's going to be really beautiful. So it's going to be probably next week, so that you can get the style test. If you want to find out what style you are, we have developed a style test. It's no more than 7 questions. So just go there, you get your result right there on the spot, and then it gets sent to your email as well. plus the fucking free ebook. So this is really something else, guys. Come on, jump on this motherfucking opportunity. Thank you for watching this. If you haven't subscribed, then come on, what the fuck are you waiting for? Subscribe, be the best version of yourself, and keep sending me your questions. I will see you on the next one.